Finding a place and creating the right flow for all of this art is a task that deserves a medal in itself. But artists like Sandra Brown will tell you that the women behind these particular pieces deserve a lot more.
This is blood, sweat, and tears right here.
These are love medals intended for moms. The eye of vigilance, unconditional love, patience, and sleepless nights.
We call it the hardest job in the world, and we don't get the status and the respect and the acknowledgement that I think we deserve. And so I decided to create my own status and respect and acknowledgement by creating medals. So some of these are the medals that I deserve, and some are the medals of all the mothers I know.
Mothers like all of the artists in this room. They make up the Artist Mothers Group, meeting up at MAWA once a month to create art and offer support.
You're just a bit unusual in the world, you're not quite a mainstream kind of person because you're usually off in the clouds as an artist, and so there's isolation as an artist and isolation a bit as a mother too, and so it's really wonderful to connect with other women who are having the same experiences. We're creative and we were juggling families.
This exhibit documents the daily joys and struggles.
My husband and my family and I, we deal with a lot of things that are really some harsh reality sometimes with my daughter's disorder, because she has seizures and she has a severe speech disorder, so it's hard for her to speak. The pieces add an element of fantasy that reminds me that, there's a lot of joy in our life too.
The challenge behind this exhibit was to create one piece of art every day, making time for the artist as well as the mom.
There's one where I was inspired by the story of Sleeping Beauty. I'm sleeping in bed and my husband's coming in, but instead of coming to give me a kiss, he's bringing me a cup of coffee, which is a really nice thing he does for me every day. He doesn't bring it to me while I'm sleeping, but he does pour my coffee and give it to me every morning. It's been really nice to connect with other mothers who are artists as well, and it's really brought art back into my life again.
It was something that is lacking in the city, actually. There's nothing for women, artists, mothers to get together. It was something that we needed, I needed.
Charlene Brown works mostly with clay, interpreting her environment and giving life to her own emotions in pieces such as She Shell, the female being pressed from all directions.
So when I talk to other artists, they're like, oh, that's a great idea, but perhaps don't get it 100% because they're not moms. And then when I talk to moms about it, they're like, oh, okay, interesting. Not necessarily getting it because they're not artists.
The Artist Mothers Group started as 2 and is now at more than a dozen. And this exhibit is just one more accomplishment for a highly decorated troupe.
It's really great to have, the deadline of an exhibition, and it just helps to focus you as a mother, because, there's a million other things always to do, right?
This Artist Mothers show runs until the 28th of May. If you're interested in what else is happening inside and outside of these walls, you can always head to mawa.ca. For Go Winnipeg, I'm Kim Kasher.